If you were to tell me that Anisa Jomha was going to be exposed for withholding some very important information, and the one exposing this info would be herself, I would have been like, you know what? That's on track on how stupid these people are. At this point, nothing shocks me. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Happy New Year, even though it's January 6th. But very briefly, I want to say that in case you guys missed it, a few days ago, about 2 to 3 days ago, I dropped a video. And some of you might be like, yo, I haven't seen that one yet. And I don't blame you, because that video got completely cooked. It got completely nuked for bullying and harassment, even though I wasn't the one doing the bullying and harassment. In the crazy plot twist, the video got put back after almost a whole day. The video was only up for 4 hours, and then it got taken down for almost a full day. So yeah, I pretty much killed that whole video, but I think it's a fun one. I think it's one of the funniest that I've done yet. In case you want to keep watching sensitive society videos after this one, feel free to hop on the other one. Now, today's video is very special because it really does show you without a shadow of a doubt that these people have a combined IQ of approximately 3. And it all started because Idubbbz and Anisa had to open their mouth.
Lord texted us the other day.
Dude, he texts us all the time, man.
All the time.
It's
and we
so
never
annoying.
Respond. You should see Ian's phone. Well, it's a group text.
Yeah.
It's like maybe 12 unhinged texts in a row.
Yeah.
The most recent one was... It makes it easier to ignore him because you can tell he's in
great
severe
pain. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, Anisa. Honestly, whatever you say, Anisa. You want to keep killing my career, Anisa. You can do it, Anisa. You want to chill out doing that, because last time I did that, it got me. It got the whole video taken down south. So I'm gonna be careful. All right? I'm gonna behave. I don't want to go homeless like Anisa and Idubbbz. So the person they're talking about here, the stalker, the person that keeps DMing them like crazy and is unhinged, is Ethan Klein from H3H3. I don't think I've ever seen someone put their foot in their mouth so often as these two. Like, these people have burned all bridges. Anisa Jomha and Idubbbz, the Jomhas, if you will, pretty much said Ethan Klein is unhinged. This guy's crazy. This guy's loco. He won't leave us alone. He's harassing us, guys. He's a stalker. Ethan came out with the receipts, and he says one text in the past 6 months, by the way. They were talking, or at least Ethan was mad when the content cop dropped. This is malicious, yada yada yada. And he says no text since then, and this is the last text that he sent. Ethan says, hey guys, hope you guys are both miserable. Say hi to the 100 people watching your stream. How's the unemployment benefits in Canada? Which I don't think this is obsessive nor stalker behavior. If anything, I'm surprised that Ethan hasn't been blocked by them. But wait, there's more. We got the list. Not the list that you and I and everyone's waiting for. Not the Epstein list. And at this point, we're never getting that. We got the list of messages by Ethan Klein. And I mean, feel free to pause if you want. But this is just Ethan showing us that he's not really obsessively texting. He's just mad about the whole content cop situation. And Ian responds, which I'm guessing that's just Anisa. And then he continues to text. I mean, it's nothing crazy. This doesn't seem obsessive. This is just someone who's mad, upset. A friend that a colleague like Idubbbz would pretty much turn heel on Ethan and drop a back-to-back content cop, which, if anything, the only person that got hurt from that content cop and content cop deputy, or whatever the fuck that thing's called, the only person that was hurt by that was Idubbbz, the person that created this hit piece. Ever since then, as a matter of fact, let me back up my claims. Right, so 8 months ago, he dropped the content cop, right? 8 million views, pretty solid. Follow up, 2 million. I mean, ever since then, he's only dropped 4 videos. And then he wonders why he's homeless. But ever since then, the views just keep getting lower and lower and lower. The only person that was affected by the content cop wasn't Ethan, it was Ian. There's only 2 parties that benefited from the content cop. Slob tubers, I'll count myself in, and Ethan Klein. This completely backfired. This person says, why would you lie about something, A, so easily disproved, and B, against someone who has a track record of putting their truth out there and letting it all hang out? Another jomha L, to the shock of absolute no one. May 5th to December 13th, 0 text, and yet He texts us all the time. This is what, line number 457 from the jomhas. You and I, my amigos and amigas, we're all big brain, we're all smart. We could see through the BS, we could see through the lies. But believe it or not, there's a group of people that believe that Ethan Klein is obsessed with Idubbbz, and it's the other way around. And then you wonder why no one watches you and why no one feels bad for you. Now, do you guys remember how at the start I was like, Anisa got exposed, yada yada yada? Well, this is what I was talking about. So let me set the stage. Do you guys remember about a year or two ago when Dr. Disrespect got exposed for allegedly texting minors? Everyone was talking about it. I myself made a few videos talking about the situation. Up to that point, no one knew the reason why Dr. Disrespect got banned. I didn't know. It was a mystery. It was a mystery for like 3 to 4 years. But then the truth came out. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Anisa allegedly knew that the dog liked them young. So glad Dr. Disrespect news is finally out. I was holding on to the information for years and wasn't allowed to say anything. Someone responds with, same. Also, the fact there's more shit that people don't know yet. Anisa responds, oh shit, so you know. Okay, I wasn't sure how many people knew. I wonder if that will ever come out. So you're telling me, Anisa Jomha, the wife of Idubbbz, you're telling me that you knew that a 40-year-old man was, I guess, getting it on with a minor, and you held this information for years. You didn't say anything, and victims were hurt. And you didn't speak out, even though you're always bitching and preaching about victims and women need to speak up. You had a platform, yet you decided not to say anything? Do you realize how bad this makes you look? You knew, so you withheld information that could have helped a young girl out. This is so fucked up for so many reasons. This Twitter activist, yet when it's time to actually do something, they do nothing. Great job, Anisa. And on top of that, it's like, why would you admit this? Why do these people always say, I knew this person was a creep all along? I knew it. I mean, I could have done something to stop it, but I didn't. I just knew it. It's like, why? What is wrong with you people? You couldn't feel a little bit of empathy towards the victim. This person says, can you imagine being privy to information on a child molester and you don't immediately disclose it? This is such a bad look, and they're just exposing Anisa. I don't know how Anisa Jomha goes to bed knowing that she's so hated, and some people get unjustified hate. But I think Idubbbz and Anisa, I think the hate they get is quite appropriate. All right, I was about to end the video, but then I saw this. I have to include this. Idubbbz says his streaming schedule works because his viewers are unemployed.
Do you only stream on the days you do? It's just kind of a weird schedule that doesn't really work for a lot of people. I mean, says you, Jack Red. We have some international viewers, and we have a lot of people who are unemployed, that this is the perfect time for them to be online.
You know what? I actually agree with him. For once, I do believe those 95 people that watch you, they either gonna be brain dead or beyond unemployed to watch your shitty stream.